Hey, Scruffy. A little early tonight, huh? So, hope you feel better tonight. So, Scruffy vomited last night. Again. So, I have, let's see, meaty pate with the ocean whitefish. And kibble. And earth. Okay. He's not very loud tonight, but he is meowing. So I gave Scruffy extra food last night after I filmed. So I basically poured more kibble into his bowl, and I then went in, let him eat in peace. Yeah, he took a while to eat. Yeah. Guess you weren't feeling that great after you threw up, huh? But yeah, he eventually finished, and then I cleaned up. Okay. So after I came back to clean up, yeah, Scruffy was, I think, around the corner, because when I came out, he poked his head around the corner to see what the commotion was. He kept his distance. I think he was partially hoping maybe I'd feed him more, but yeah, I was just there to take in the bowls, dump the water. So he had eaten his vomit again. So sometime while I wasn't watching. So he got a lot of food last night. So the weather was very similar to yesterday, so weather was nice today. I wasn't feeling very productive today, so got pretty much nothing done. So I did some pull-ups. Scruffy did not come out to watch. So last time he was spying on me from a distance to probably figure out if I was going to feed him or not. Yeah, he climbed up there. His claws kind of went into the glove there. So anyway, yeah, I didn't see Scruffy. And then, yeah, since I wasn't being productive, I decided, since the weather was nice, I'd go for another bike ride after doing some stretches. So I was a little hesitant to go for another bike ride because it's only been 2 days, and I did my long run yesterday, which was actually terrible. But yeah, I am worried about re-injuring my hip or leg. But doing the stretches, yeah, I didn't feel anything wrong. Everything felt okay, and it's a nice day today, not too hot. So I really felt like, yeah, I probably should go out. Had a cheat meal last night too, so I should work that off. So I still took it easy on my route. So I did get off the bicycle, and I stayed on get off periodically to stretch, like at the stoplights and stuff, and then took an extra rest stop when I got to the campgrounds, just to stretch my legs. So, and I stayed off the dirt trails. So when I got to the campground stop, I did notice that my healthy leg was actually feeling kind of fatigued and weak. Uh-oh, okay. Thought he was going to react. He swatted at me yesterday. He didn't actually make contact, but yeah, it's the first time he swatted at me, I think in like a month or something. So, and I reviewed the footage, and I didn't see anything that looked like, would be a trigger. So anyway, yeah, I was kind of stretching my healthy leg, walking it off, shaking it off. I was at that campground rest stop, just a little worried. Yeah, maybe I'm going to injure my other leg now. But yeah, continued on, and yeah, made it back. Though I noticed when I got back home, when I dismounted my bike, I felt a very minor pop coming from my hip or thigh, but from my healthy side. So I think I'm okay, but yeah, I'm kind of nervous about the popping, since I think that may be related to my injury, but it was on the other side. But as I said, yeah, last thing I need is to injure my other side now. So I was actually very surprised at how few people were out today. So it was a nice day, and it's kind of that time of year everyone should be coming out. And I mean, there are people out, but not nearly the amount of people I expect. It was starting to feel a little freaky, as if like we're in lockdown again or something. But there were people out. So. But yeah, it's kind of like a ghost town. I'm not sure where everyone is. Maybe they all left town, start traveling or something. Okay, I think it's about food time here. Finish up this pattern here. Wow, Scruffy's really moving back and forth. Yeah, he's kind of into it, I think. Okay. I mean, you want food now? Okay, let's get your food. They put it on the mat, so if you throw up again, there's a chance that you throw up on the mat. Scruffy's turning away from me. Hard to brush him at this angle. Okay. So let's see, I saw Scruffy on the table again this morning, sleeping. Yeah, he was on there I think longer today. He hasn't been on the table that much in the past week or two. But yeah, I think, today, he was actually on there kind of late morning. And then he was off again by lunchtime. So I came out and he was under the table, or on the other side. I played the waiting game again. This time he won. So I squatted near the bowl, hoping he would come drink the water while I'm next to it. And I was hoping, he would eventually decide he wanted the water more than wait me out. But I think I waited about 2 minutes or so. And he didn't come, and so I went back in. He won. And so after I went back in, then he came to the bowl. Oh yeah, when I started going back in, I noticed that there was some vomit still stuck between the boards of the deck, so I actually stopped to try to knock the kibble through, get it unstuck, clean up the mess. And Scruffy didn't come to the bowl yet, and so he waited until I was completely inside. And then I think Scruffy actually ended up back on the table this afternoon sleeping. I don't think I got any footage of that, but I think today he's been on the table more. I'm not sure if it's because the weather cooled down, or if he's just changing his pattern again. Just thinking I probably need to go. I was debating if I should go grocery shopping today. I'm actually out of fresh vegetables, and I'm almost out of milk. And I need a bunch of things. But I checked the Google crowd indicator. So there's when you look up a store, sometimes they'll tell you if how busy the store is. According to the indicator, when I checked, it was at its peak busyness, and I said, I don't want to go. Wait another day when it's not as busy. So I don't know, maybe everyone's shopping today. instead of going out. So I need to plan a trip in the next couple days, I think. Also, still haven't gotten gas. I still really need to do that. So I'm getting nervous about how little gas I have. And then I gotta do a smog check, I think. I'm putting that off. So I'm gonna do that soon. Knowing my luck, I'll probably have some problem. I'll need a mechanic. But I'm barely driving, so I'm hoping I don't have any problems. I also need to go to a pharmacy and get more of those medicated corn pads. So I got one left. I think I'm going to need more. I think they're working, but I think I need more time. So let's see. Yeah, I didn't see that much on my ride today. I think there was a baby squirrel that ran in front of me. So it had plenty of room when I was going uphill, at least, so there was like no danger of me running it over. However, when I was coming back downhill, there was a squirrel that ran across my path. I couldn't tell if it was the baby one or not, or another one. That one cut it a lot closer. But that one was really moving, so I didn't get a good look at it. No foxes today, no deer, no snakes. So on my way to the park, I did stop by the park I go running at, and yeah, as I said, yeah, it's not nearly as busy as I think it should be. So there are people there, but yeah, it's a little eerie because it seems like I'm expecting, like 4 times more people at least, if not more. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe everyone's grocery shopping or something. Can't afford the food bills to do barbecues and picnics anymore. I don't know. So actually, I'm thinking I need to buy more meat soon. I think I'm getting low on ground beef, and actually I'm starting to get low on chicken, I think, too. I bought a whole bunch. Probably it was closer to the beginning of the pandemic or lockdowns. It was after the peak craziness, so prices had started coming down a little bit, and stock was starting to return. So I stocked up, worried that I had no idea how long the supply was going to be ample enough I could actually get something. So bought some ground beef and chicken thighs and put them in the freezer. and then the freezer died. But I did manage to save most of the meat. But yeah, I've been slowly consuming it since I've been on this vegetable soup diet. I don't eat that much meat, but every now and then I do. Cheat day or something. And yeah, I'm starting to get to that point where I'm going to have to buy more. But yeah, back to food shortages and high prices again. And I think the prices are worse now. And I think the shortages actually might be worse now, at least for some things. I noticed the last couple times, yeah, the chicken thighs that I've been buying are not available. And then, let's see, yeah, the ground beef I think was more expensive now. Actually, all the beef was more expensive. I think the chicken went up too. I have to move the balls for Scruffy. I don't think he's figured out how to move it. Well, he's forcing it, so. See, he almost got it there, but he needs to keep rolling the ball. Maybe I should have watered the front yard today, but instead I went for my bike ride. And I did pull-ups, so I actually did more than I usually do. I think I need to start doing pull-ups more often. Actually, I think I'm starting to lose progress. I'm going to move the balls. Yeah, so last night, I think I mentioned that so my cheat meal was a Yankee pot roast, but since beef's so expensive, I bought a big roast, I forgot how many months ago, and cut it up into smaller pieces, and just trying to substitute it with, add in extra vegetables or something, use less meat, and yeah, so the first time I tried that, yeah, it's just there wasn't enough meat. So this time, I had some extra chicken thighs that I didn't use from the Vindaloo, or something, the Rogan Josh recipe I did a couple weeks ago. So I thawed out those chicken thighs and added it to the pot roast. So there's at least a little more meat in the pot roast this time. But yeah, the tenderness of the meat is a little jarring because it's on one hand you got this really nice soft tender beef, and then you got kind of standard old chicken. It's not very soft. It's just like it always is. So just from the texture, it doesn't quite fit in. Scruffy's in slower tonight. There's a piece of kibble on the wall we didn't get. I guess it's good that Scruffy's in slower, because I'm guessing the reason he's barfing is because he's scarfing and barfing too much. Or scarfing it too much. So I'm going to knock the free kibble into the center of the bowl there. Because yeah, Scruffy ate kind of fast last night, so probably shouldn't be a surprise he threw up. Is he going to get any more water, or is he done? Is he done? I think he's done. Okay, I'm going to get up. Okay, Scruffy, I'm leaving. Okay, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.